Please welcome Adrian Niman with the Food Dudes, here to get us in shape for spring, because that's what it's all about. You actually look like you've lost a few pounds, which has to be tough when you're in the kitchen all the time doing the cooking, right?
It was really easy. I actually had to get my wisdom tooth out, so I couldn't eat for a week and shed it right down.
Was it brutal?
It was bad. It was impacted. But
yeah.
crazy.
I got all 4 of mine out at the same time. It is a good diet. However, it hurt like crazy. Okay, so now that your wisdom teeth are feeling better, you can actually eat the salad you're going to make. It's a spring asparagus salad.
Yeah, so at this time of year, we like to work with things like asparagus, green and white. I couldn't get any white asparagus.
Yeah.
It's unavailable, so I just have some lovely green asparagus here.
Nothing wrong with that. I love asparagus anyhow I can get it. This is the time of year.
Grapes, kale, fennel, all these things are really in season at this time of year.
Uh-huh.
So we got a little olive oil, and we're just going to dress it with a little kosher salt, some pepper.
What did you do with the asparagus? Did you blanch it?
Yeah, that's a great question. So what I did is I just peeled off the ends, and you can save that for stocks or soups, and then I just shaved the bottoms, and we got this lovely green asparagus, like so.
Okay, so why do you shave the bottoms?
So it just for presentation, and also it can get a little bitter near the bottom of the stalk.
Yes, okay.
So these are nicely dressed. What we're gonna do now is put it in our sizzling pan.
Ooh, nice.
And you can do this on the barbecue at home, like it's nice enough. Now I was prepping this out yesterday and there was like hailing snow. I'm like, not so much of a spring dish.
It was a weird day.
Yeah, back
you know,
and
the
forth.
sun was out, there was hail, it was kind of weird. I don't know what was going on. But you want to grill these lightly.
Just so they've already been blanched off for roughly 30 seconds in salt water. So now we're just trying to get some marks on them, some color, some flavor, some charredness.
Okay.
Can you watch this for me?
Yeah,
I'm gonna
sure.
start building the
I
salad.
can do it.
Okay, great.
I just got my tongs right here. I'm ready to go.
What we have here is our rosemary goat cheese mousse with parsley, and you can see from heating up the milk.
Did you make that?
Of course I did.
Back up. Tell us how you made that.
Really easy. You just bring milk to a boil, and then you just add the parsley and the basil and fold in the goat cheese, and there's no egg whites in this. That's usually a traditional mousse. You see egg whites.
Yeah.
This is just nice and airy from the goat cheese itself.
That looks very good. Is
Let's
that
give
going to
those
be your
a flip
dressing?
now. I think maybe we'll be ready there. Wow, good work.
How come it's not? Come on, flip.
Perfect.
Flip.
You know
Thanks.
what
I
it
like
is?
your
It's because it's
encouragement.
not
It
the
makes me
grill.
feel good.
See the marks on there? That's exactly what we're going
That's
for.
what we
that nice
want,
flavor.
right?
You're a pro.
That's good.
So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start building the salad. So it starts by just putting some of this goat cheese down, and then just with the back of your spoon,
smush it on there.
just put it on the bottom. It's a nice surprise with the salad. As you build up the salad, and with each bite, you get this lovely goat cheese, which is nice and tangy and flavorful.
Yes. Now, is this the kind of stuff that you've been noshing on lately while you've lost a few pounds?
You keep mentioning, how much weight have I lost, Tracy?
I don't know. No, I don't mean to keep mentioning. You look really good, and you did before too.
Well, I know Curtis was on the show, so I was doing like sit-ups and push-ups and getting ready to go. So those are probably good. Now I'm going to bring them off the heat to chill out for a sec.
Okay, I'll handle this.
Burn the place
yeah, I'll
down.
handle that.
Perfect.
There we go. Okay, so we've got the goat cheese down, and then you've got those are grapes.
Yeah, so these are roasted grapes, green and red grapes.
Them. Okay.
And we just slowly roasted them in the pan, finished them off in the oven. And I decided to add some blood orange because blood orange at this time of year is very much in season. And,
right.
Again, a nice color. With spring, you want to start building really nice colors and flavors, and start thinking about eating healthy.
Eat the rainbow.
And we have the pickled fennel, which is just lightly pickled and gives a nice acidity to the salad and crunch.
Very
and
nice.
then our lovely kale. So we're going to start building this all up right now. I got my tongs right here.
Yep. And the asparagus is perfect that I worked so hard on.
You know what?
It's
Beautiful
ready.
charred marks. And you can just kind of get creative here. Start building it up. You want to build height with a salad, I find. So I just build 4 across the bottom.
Okay. I do notice that that's the way you tend to plate it up in restaurants, and it looks so beautiful, you almost don't want to disrupt it. So you mentioned the different colors, but also different textures altogether, right?
Yeah, that's the key to a salad, I find, having lots of different textures.
Uh-huh. Okay, so we've got the asparagus going on. What's
then we're
next
gonna
in
put
our
the grapes.
Our
and
little
like this is a
design
great,
here?
you could really wow some guests if you had some friends over and did this salad. It's really easy to do. It takes no time to prep out. And it looks beautiful also, so that always helps.
Now, I know the traditional Waldorf salad usually has grapes, but I never think about putting grapes in my salad, especially not roasting them.
Yeah, it adds a
Roasting
lot of
them's a good
flavor
idea.
and sweetness because you get the earthiness from the asparagus, the tanginess, so you want to think about balancing flavors as well as textures.
For sure. And now the pickled fennel.
The pickled fennel, and you just kind of dress that around. And then once again, that's a nice another color. It's white, you got green, you got light green, you got red, all these different colors.
You know all your colors, very good. That was very good.
It's springtime, you kind of have to get creative,
Important.
Tracy. Then we're going to put a little bit of the blood orange.
Yep.
Another
Blood
color.
orange is an orange I don't really eat a lot of either.
You know
what's the difference between a blood orange and a regular orange? Is there a taste difference?
You know what it is? At this time of year, it's a nice balance of sour and sweet. When usually an orange that's in season, just nice and sweet.
Yeah.
I find with the blood orange, you get that nice balance in each bite.
A little bit of tangy.
Then what we're going to do is just take a little bit of this red kale, which I love because it's really nice and crunchy and flavorful. And
so good for you.
I find everywhere you go now, you're starting to see kale, kale, kale.
We keep talking about it on the show. It's like it's the new in food.
It's like the
Everybody's
new
doing
arugula,
the kale
I call
thing.
it.
It is.
Yeah.
Kale is in.
So just a little bit of lemon juice, some oil, that lovely olive oil I use, which is from Italy. My cousin brought me back some, and I love them for life.
That's a good cousin.
A little black pepper.
Okay, so we've built it, we've put it all together. We are putting all of the ingredients on our website now, that's cityline.ca, and you can see the final product right here, a beautiful spring salad to get you in time for, I don't know, bathing suit season, or just, you know, a visit from Curtis Stone, whatever it is. Let's go to break, we've got more coming up. Stay with us. Very nice.